Welcome to the demo on the online registration module for League Magic. This training demo will demonstrate how clubs can set up and use the online registration module in League Magic. This module allows players to register for various teams online and then alert the administrator of a given club that a player has registered. This module allows players to fill in their demographic information online, and then that information can be imported into the League Magic system automatically when the player is accepted. This system allows clubs to predetermine the amount of players that they would want to have on their particular teams. Once that amount of players has registered and been added to the team, the online registration module still allows players to register online, but places them into a waiting list in case a player cancels, and then the team can go ahead and add the waitlisted player. The system automatically alerts the admin for the given club to let them know that a new player has registered, and then the admin can either accept them into the team and then begin the paperwork process. This module also allows teams to add this URL to their club websites so that players can go online directly from the link. Log in to your system. Go to the Teams module and select your season. The online system works the same for football as it does for cheerleading. All the processes are identical. In this case, we are going to demo football. Choose your club and then choose the team that you're wanting to set up with online registration. This process must be repeated for each and every team that you want to set up. Check the box that states online registration. Then place the number of players that you would like to accept into the team as the maximum amount that you will accept. Click on the Update button. Once you have done this, go to the Home menu and choose Player Registration. You will notice that your team now has been added to the menu. It is important to note that you are seeing all the teams in this demo because I am logged in as an overall admin. Your player will only see your team button. Now that you are set up, a player who would like to register can now click on your team button. Once a player clicks on your team button, they will be presented with this page. They select the age division that they would like to register for. You will notice that this team is accepting players. You will then fill out the randomized code and click the Next button. The player that is registering will now proceed through the process of adding their demographic information. The fields marked with a red asterisk are required fields. Players can choose to enter all their information if they wish. There is multiple information that can be entered, such as medical information, parents' information, players' guardian information, etc. Once a player has entered all their information, that data is presented to them in a full-page document. If they are satisfied with their information, they would click on the Submit Registration button. Once they click on the Submit Registration button, the admin for the club will receive an email with a link informing them that this player is now registered. This player will now be found in the pending player section of your roster. In order to accept this player, you would simply choose the Select Pending Player button. In order for the admin to add this player to roster, they would now just simply click on the Add Player to Roster button, and this player will now be added to their active roster. A few small reminders. Online players will not be able to add themselves to rosters at the wrong age. The system will disallow anybody to add themselves to a roster if that division does not accept that particular age birth date. In addition, it is very important to remember you must do this process for the online registration to every single team that you are entering. If a team would like to add this online registration page to their own particular website, they should simply go to the page with the player registration module and then copy the URL for this page and produce a link to that URL on their own website under a button called Player Online Registration. Once this is done, a player will then be taken directly to this page when they click on that menu choice. As an example, I am showing you from the Youth Spring Football League website. I have created a menu choice that says Register a Team. For your example, that would say Player Registration. As you can see, once I click on that Register a Team link, it brings me to my team registration page. In your case, this would bring you to your player registration page. This is the end of the demo on how to set up the player registration module in League Magic.